Welcome back to the Lemmings with Gimmicks level solving commentary video series. And this is it. This will be the grand finale of the video series, because we are on the final video of the Lemmings with Gimmicks level solving commentary. Because the nostalgic rank is the final rank of the pack. So, just 10 more levels and then we are done. And all 10 of them will be covered in this one video. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the level solving commentary and wrap this up. So, first up is Nostalgic 1, Culling Frenzy. It has begun. We can't stop it. So, Frenzy, yeah, that's the name of the gimmick where pause is disabled. So, we have a lot of splitters here, and we have Lemmings going out in both directions. Okay, these will get radiation objects. Oh, and Osmapa, I missed a couple of things here. So, give him a climber, give him a climber. Okay, so they end up being pretty high. Yeah, so I blocked right in front of the splitters here. Okay. Give the next two Lemmings that use the radiation climbers. Okay, and then block at the top. And then same thing here, I believe. Yes. Give these guys climbers as well. Okay, and then block as well. Climbers too. Okay, and then block on top. And then I believe that should be it. Yes, because fortunately the exit trigger is pretty wide for this exit. So fortunately they will exit on time before the countdown expires. So yes, just a lot of time skipping here. Alright, and then I'll go ahead and nuke the remaining blockers. So yes, so pretty much the whole nostalgic rank, it's pretty much on levels where pretty much it features gimmicks that were once available only in early versions of Neo Lemmicks. So Frenzy is one of them. Yeah, the ability to not pause at all. Then the post text says, but at least you can stop your Lemmings again. So at least after this level. Alrighty, Nostalgic 2. Not an updraft and you know it. Okay, so it's just saying that at one point, anti-splat pads were culled, but then I believe they were brought back in new formats, Neo Lemmicks. So this doesn't really hold true anymore, I believe. Okay. So, regarding this level, I don't remember what I did here. Okay, first let me go into the left, gets a climber. Okay, he gets a glider as well. Okay, platform. Yeah, until we reach the anti-splat pad here. So it takes 4 platformers, it appears. Okay, then we're gonna go ahead and stack. And then I finally digged out the crowd. Yes, the climber just goes into the acid and gets fried. Okay. And then, yes, I dig with these two just because this is already a splat fall. And I believe that's already it. Oh yes, and then I clone, just to increase the save requirement here. Alrighty, Nostalgic 3, Nuclear Waste Disposal. The Lemmings community has decided to get out of nuclear energy, so we have to clean up the last radioactive waste so they can move on into the future. So, I believe by that, it's just simply referring to how the radiation object got culled. At least I think this one features radiation. And quite honestly, yeah, I was one of those that did not mind the radiation object. Because I've seen too many good puzzles with them. especially in Stratos packs. Yeah, and he's a huge fan of them. Okay, clone the first Lemming that drops out the trapdoor. And then again, shortly after. Okay, and this is also a pre-assigned climber hatch. Okay, so there's nothing too hard about this though. It's just that there are some skill assignments that are very, very precise here. Okay, and then a clone this Lemming pretty much the instant that he gets a countdown. Okay, and then same thing with the second Lemming behind him. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and stack here. Yeah, so this part right here is pretty precise. As you pretty much have to do this at the right moment. Yeah, so that he turns around and then he walks enough of a distance so that he doesn't blow through the entire stack completely. Yes, and then also here, yeah, we also need to go underneath the, or rather the, yeah, we need to make a turnaround point for them. And then we simply platform from the other side. Or we could even platform on the left side as well. Doesn't really matter. Yes, and the climbers would not be able to get out here. Oh. Not sure what happened here. Yeah, because now all of a sudden the platformer got placed in the wrong area here. Okay, let me go ahead and jump in and interrupt the replay. There we go. I don't know why that happened. Oh. This is the Kuroshi gimmick. No. So I did not have to interrupt it at all. No. It was correct. Okay. Yes, because here we need to kill 39 of them. Okay, so let me just go ahead and time skip to where it was before. Yes, so we go underneath the exit trigger. Yeah, so that everybody can use the radiation object here. And there you have it. So no, there was nothing wrong with the replay at all. Yeah, I just forgot that this also featured the Kuroshi gimmick, where you had to kill them instead. But yes, this level also features a an object that is called in the new formats Neo Lemmicks. Yeah, it's not around there, but it is available for old formats Neo Lemmicks. In other words, older than, or rather newer than version 1.43. But not as new as version 12 of the new Lemmicks player. Okay, Nostalgic 4, Reach for the Stars. Hi, I'm Slow Freeze. I was conceived with the purpose of giving equal rights to all lethal skills. All I ever wanted was for stoners to have the option of a countdown, just like bombers used to have for ages. But it seems the Lemming Hans have decreed I shall be buried beneath the ice forever very soon. So there are my final words to you. So these are my final words to you. And the pretext here, yes, as they said, yeah, this is Slow Freeze having his final words. And just like Radiation, I did not mind Slow Freeze either, because again, I saw a lot of good puzzles using it. Yeah, in particular, a lot of good ones where Strato made some really good puzzles out of them. Or out of it. Yeah, and a very loud Amiga track here. Okay, so 4 of everything in 5 skill types. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and bash. And then, same thing with the third Lemming for the left entrance here. Okay, and then here we're gonna platform across. Okay, and then platform across up here. Okay, go ahead and interrupt the basher with a stacker. Okay, the left entrance will be contained between the solid level side and also the basher tunnel that's in progress. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and platform from the other side as well. Okay, he gets a floater. And then, yeah, he uses the remaining platform right up here. Okay, so the platformer gets the slow freeze countdown, and then we're gonna go ahead and stack here so that nobody can slip out to the left here. Yeah, so everybody turns back. No, not everyone, but rather, yeah, nobody can slip out to the left here. And then, yeah, I've asked to interrupt the platformer. He gets a floater, and then he gets a floater as well. Yeah, so that he stones in the right spot so that everyone will drop down safely to the exit. And that's it. Very, very nice puzzle here. I really like this one. Maybe not exactly intended, but probably an okay solution since seems to be a pretty efficient one, probably. Alrighty, that's it. I'm glad I could help one last time to save as many lemmings as possible. I'm gonna go to sleep now. I doubt anyone is going to miss me anyway. I don't. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I do. Sorry. I meant to say I miss it. So, I definitely get bouts of nostalgia just seeing objects like slow freeze and radiation again in the very early versions of Neo Lemmicks. Yes, I do miss slow freeze and radiation because I certainly did not mind them at all. Nostalgic 5, Sealing Your Fate. Very nice wordplay there. Cherish these moments. What helps you now may be the same thing that kills you quite soon. And this is just referring to the fact that in very early versions of Neo Lemmicks, and also old formats Neo Lemmicks, the sealing is solid, meaning it is not deadly to the lemmings. However, in new formats Neo Lemmicks, the sealing is deadly, because it was decided that all level sides are deadly. Okay. So here, another pretty nice level, I thought. Alright. Second... No, I'm sorry. First lemming was stone. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and stone here as well. Okay, so these lemmings would be contained between the stoners. The one lemming that slipped by this stoner will dig down here. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and platform across this wide water gap. Yeah, takes all the platformers. Okay, and then he's gonna go ahead and climb using the level side here, and then also become a glider so that he can get on here. Okay, dig down here, and then build to turn him around, and then mine to the right. Yeah, just want to make sure here. Okay, build to turn him around, and then build to get up the mining tunnel. Alrighty. And then, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and mine here. Okay, and that's already it. The glider in the meantime, or rather, the climber glider will go to the exit. And this will reduce the fall enough to make it safe. Okay, so very, very nice puzzle here. Alrighty, so, Nostalgic 6, Elbis Reverie, so it's just, irreversible, backwards, yeah, if you notice the spelling. So, time destroys everything, including fake objects. So yes, I remember this one being a very, very hard level. This is probably the hardest level in the entire rank. Because you essentially don't have that much to work with here. And yes, so here, this is switched so that lemmings come out of the exit, and then you have to guide the lemmings to the entrance. And so, because of its trolling potential, yeah, fake objects were simply culled, yeah, later on. So, here. Yes, and we also had the backwards walking lemmings gimmick as well. So, second lemming will build, first lemming will stack. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and stack again. Oh no, I'm sorry, build. Okay, so he turns around and gets himself back in here. And then, yeah, with the next lemming that's going backwards to the left, we're gonna go ahead and stack. And yes, it pretty much has to be at this spot, I believe. So in order to contain the crowds safely. Yeah, unfortunately the Lemmings are still able to be contained between the stacks here. The 2 stacks, that is. Alrighty, and then build. And then build again. So, certainly due to the builders, yeah, we are actually very, very limited in the builder supply. And you cannot waste any at all, because I think I remember using all the builders in the solution. Okay, and after he walks backwards for a bit, then we build again. Okay, and then same thing here. And this will be enough to get us up. Okay, and then here we start building to the left. Yes, and this is actually enough to get up. Okay, and then build to the left here first. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and wait until we have one facing to the right. Yeah, then we start building up. Okay, and then build to the right first. Okay, and then build up. So now we are up to where the entrance is, but we still need 2 more builders to get to it, I believe. Yes, and I built from the left side. Okay, and then 1 more builder. Yes, because the trigger is right around there. And then finally build the crowd up. And that's it. So yes, pretty bizarre, I know. I know. I was very, very confused at first too. Yeah, I remember when I saw the Lemmings coming out of the exit, I'm like, okay, wait, where are we supposed to lead the Lemmings then? And then I just somehow thought, okay, it probably means to lead them to the entrance. But it was pretty difficult to do so, though. Because, again, the builders seem pretty plentiful, but they all end up being used in the solution. So, therefore, you cannot waste any at all. So, you have to be extremely efficient with them. Anyway, Nostalgic 7. Stop stealing my features! This level doesn't seem too amused about the removal of manual steal areas. Don't take it personal. And yes, I know exactly what Strato means by manual steal areas here, because I have had a chance to play with the very old editor, and yes, I do know about manual setting steal areas. So, if I remember correctly, I believe Strato told me a story about I think he might have gotten some ideas from when he played the Windows version, the Win95 version of Lemmings. So I think he just simply got the idea of possibly using some trolling elements, such as yeah, putting steel areas on over solid terrain. Yeah, and of course, normally we think of solid terrain as something that you can simply destroy, and so oftentimes, if there are manual steel areas, yeah, then we get taken by surprise. It's like, wait a minute, we can't destroy the terrain here? Yes, and this is exactly what happens in this level. What was this one? Was this Nostalgic 7? Yeah, it was, okay. So yes, here, we're going to send up a climber. Yeah, I don't exactly remember where the steel areas are, though. Yeah, and I believe Strato actually told me in the level pack topic. Okay, platform here. Yes. We just use all our platforms to get across the water gap. Okay, and then we simply bash. Yes, because I believe the steel areas are somewhere around the middle finger or something. Okay, and then we simply build up to the exit. Okay, and then coming back, yeah, he's going to climb up. And then mine. Okay, and then mine from the other side as well. Okay, and then all we do is simply interrupt the mine. No, we don't. I could have, though. But here we're allowed to lose 2. Up to 2. Okay. And then Nostalgic 8. Don't feed the Lem. The fact that many of them weren't converted to modern new Lemmicks makes a lot of these special graphic levels, well, quite special indeed. Yeah, and I don't exactly know why it was not converted. Yeah, this troll Vega spec graphic set. Okay, and then so we build up here. Okay, block behind, and then block here as well. So the crowd is safely contained between the blockers. Okay, build. Bash to stop him. Build. Build again. Yeah, and then build again. And then bash on through. Okay, mine. Dig down. And then build to get to the exit. Okay, bomb the blocker. And then I bombed that blocker as well, and that's it. So very, very easy level here. Yeah, nothing too hard about it at all. Especially since you have a 10 of everything skill set. Alrighty, Nostalgic 9, give up the ghost. I saved the worst for last. An entire species of lemmings is about to be exterminated. I say that's hardly in the spirit of the game. So, of course, here it's just referring to the ghosts gimmick being culled in later versions of Neo Lemmicks. And again, ghosts was something that I did not mind at all. Yeah, I actually loved the levels featuring ghosts. In particular, I have played through GigaLem's Ghost Pack, and I really, really loved it. Yeah, that's why I also did a level solving commentary video series on it too. So, really, I thought it was a shame that Ghosts didn't even get a second chance. So, yes, top entrance spits out Ghost Lemmings, while the bottom one spits out regular Lemmings. So, first Ghost gets a floater, and he also gets a climber as well. Okay, and then same thing here. Gets a floater, and also a climber. Okay. So, I believe I simply assign all of them floaters and climbers. At least the ones that I am able to. Yeah, the remaining ghosts will go splat. Okay, because here we're going to go ahead and bomb to get underneath the trap triggers. And then, yes, I also bomb here as well to make a nice ramp to get up. Okay, and then same thing here. One last bomber to get underneath the trap trigger. Alrighty, after getting past the exit, then we're going to go ahead and mine. Okay. Here, bash through the one-way wall. So yes. So the ghost simply goes past them. Okay. And then we simply build our way up. Oh yes, and then here I just bomb the ghost, that way he won't bother the lemmings later. Okay, and that's really it. So one builder left over. Very nice puzzle here though. Pretty easy one too. Alrighty, and the final level, Nostalgic 10. That's all you're left with. Let's be honest, after all those gimmicks, this feels kinda dull, doesn't it? But at least you'll have some nice music to go along with it. So here, this is pretty much a full circle and comes back to the basic rank. Yeah, which as you know is the rank that does not feature any gimmicks whatsoever. So this is just your standard puzzle though. And a very, very easy one at that to finish out the entire pack. Yeah, nothing hard about this one at all. Yeah, even with the requirement that you have to save everyone. And yes, and we finished with Strato's remix of the Pachypos cannon. Okay, so we block with the second lemming while sending one lemming up ahead. Mine through. Okay, dig down. Okay, and then build. So 2 builders here, bash on through, and then build. Okay, bash, and then build. Bash. Dig. build. So it takes 2 more builders, and that's it. Okay, and then finally, all that's left to do is to mine the blocker free. Okay, and that is it. Now we can watch Lemmings go into the exit one last time. I guess that's it. With all gimmicks out of the way, back to basics we go. Alrighty, so with the completion of Nostalgic 10, that brings us back to the first level of the pack, which is Basic 1. So there you have it. That is the entire Lemmicks pack, as well as the entire level solving commentary video series. So I definitely hope it's been a joy for you watching this series. It's definitely been one for me, because I definitely got quite nostalgic seeing the solutions that I found to these levels again after so long. Yeah, it's been more than a year since I've last seen my solutions. So as a result, I've forgotten a lot of them, but it was very, very nice seeing the solutions again. Yeah, after so long. And just seeing the gimmicks in action. Because I definitely did get nostalgic in the past several weeks when I started recording solutions to really early and old level packs. Some pretty good ones at that too. So like, in particular, I've been recording solutions to Gigglems, and also Gigglems zombie pack, and also his ghost pack as well. So I pretty much done all of them. I still have the holiday packs to record, but that will come at a later time. And yes, and now I've done another of Stratos level packs. Yeah, Lemmicks. Yeah, the first one I did was Lemmings Open Air, also to basically give his newest pack a chance to shine in the spotlight, and also basically to like showcase, yeah, his newest pack, because it's so good. Yeah, and I definitely recommend anyone play it through the pack. Yeah, so it's harder on average than his earlier packs, but it's a really, really good one, especially since I really loved it during my pre-testing. But yes, now there's another commentary video series, which is Lemmicks, and Strato has already begun commenting on several of the videos. He still has plenty to go through, but yeah, that's at his own pace and leisure. I'm definitely not going to pressure him to like get through it as quickly as he can, because well, you know, we're all adults with busy lives, and we also have lives outside of Lemmings as well. So yes, he is free to take his time. Yeah, I would definitely look forward to his remarks and comments on my solutions and everything. And I'm pretty sure he is having a blast seeing my solutions to his pack. It's always really fun for me to see that the author is really enjoying a video series that's been put together for his or her pack. So I'm really glad to hear that Strato is enjoying it very much. Yeah, as evident by the thumbs up that he's been giving my videos. And I'm pretty sure he did the exact same thing with Lemmings Open Air as well. He did not comment on the final 2 videos of the pack, but that is quite alright. If he didn't comment, that probably simply means that he didn't really have anything to say. Yeah, I know some other pack authors that have done the exact same thing. Yeah, I'm someone by Let's Plays. The only thing I'm very confused about is that in the first of the final 3 videos of the Lemmings Open Air level solving commentary video series, someone ended up dumbing down it, but I think the person who did that is simply one of those trolls. So I've been told to like not pay any attention to them, because yeah, because you know, it's pretty much impossible to track down who dumbed it down. So therefore, it's not really worth the time and effort to find out who. But in any case, yeah, I know for certain that it is not one of the forum members. Yeah, especially not Strato anyway, because I know he would not do that, and because he's the pack author, yeah, he definitely loves seeing solutions to his to levels of his packs anyway. So I definitely know it's not him or any other forum members. Yeah, it's just some troll who I don't know, and will possibly never find out who anyway. So so again, like I said, I definitely hope you enjoyed this level solving commentary video series that I put on together for Lemmicks. And if you haven't been watching them, then well, maybe at one point you will. But again, you do it at your own leisure. Yeah, the videos will be there, so it's not like they're going to be going anywhere anytime soon. And none of these videos have had any problems with like copyright or whatever, so should be okay. So yes, this is the entire Lemmings with Gimmicks level solving commentary video series. So I definitely hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all for the next project, whatever that may be. I will likely follow with some more level solving commentary video series later on for some other packs. But I will also still be doing some Let's Plays on level packs as well. As a matter of fact, I just started a new LP of a level pack. It's on Meg Segabytes, which is the sequel to Meg Bytes. Yeah, and it's basically another collaboration pack between Wafflem and Flopsy. So far, I've gone through almost 2 entire ranks. Yeah, earlier before recording this video, and I'm definitely enjoying it a lot so far. But it is definitely some of the levels are already a step up in difficulty from Seplems. But anyway, yeah, we'll see how long it will take for me to get through the entire pack. But it probably won't be too much of a problem. But I'm already struggling a bit in the 2nd rank anyway. Yeah, eventually I was able to solve the lowest, but yeah, not after a lot of time has been taken on them. But anyway, hope I see you guys around for my future projects. So be on the lookout for the future videos that I upload. So I'll see you guys all around, and have a great day.